Good morning students. In the last video I have explained about the uses of cash flow statement. The next concept is limitations of cash flow statement. So the first limitation is fails to present net income. So the cash flow statement, it actually fails to present the net income of a firm for a period, since it does not consider non-cash items which can easily be ascertained by an income statement. So here the cash flow statement, it fails to present the net income of the firm for a particular period because it does not consider the non-cash item. Cash flow statement means here it considers only the cash transactions, that is inflow and outflow of cash. So in the business there are other transactions as well, right? There are non-cash transactions also. So it does not consider the non-cash transactions, but here the cash flow statement, it considers only cash transactions. So there are other credit transactions as well. So it does not consider that. So it there's and which can be easily be ascertained by the income statement, and it can be used as a supplement to income statement. So here income, it is the cash flow statement, it is used as the supplement to income statement. So that is the first limitation. And the next one is the assess fails to assess the liquidity and solvency position of. So here the practically the cash flow statement, it does not help to assess the liquidity or solvency position of a firm. It does not help to assess the liquidity or solvency position of the firm. Proper liquidity position cannot be assessed from the cash flow statement, which presents only the cash position at the end of the period. So with the help of cash flow statement, the business may not ascertain the liquidity, what is the exact liquidity or solvency position. With the help of cash flow statement, it cannot ascertain. Because it shows only the present cash, so it shows only the cash position only for a particular period, that is for the end of the period, and it only helps how much amount of obligation can be met. That is, cash flow statement does not represent the real liquidity position. So here it does not represent like what is the exact liquidity position of the business. It just gives the difference, what is the difference, how much inflow and outflow. So what is the exact liquidity position or the real liquidity position cannot be known with the help of cash flow statement. So that is the second limitation. Third one is neither a substitute of fund flow statement nor income statement. Here the cash flow statement, it is neither a substitute of fund flow statement nor a substitute of income statement. So here it means it is not the substitute. Instead of fund flow statement, we cannot use this because fund flow statement means it is different, and it is not the substitute of income statement. Means either we can it is not equal to income statement, and it is not equal to fund flow statement also. So the functions which are performed by the fund flow statement or income statement cannot be done by the cash flow statement. So instead of fund flow statement and income statement, we cannot use the cash flow statement, because whatever the functions that are performed by the fund flow statement and income statement, that cannot be performed by the cash flow statement. So that's why it is neither a substitute of fund flow statement nor the income statement. Next is the fourth one is the not to assess profitability. Here practically the cash flow statement, cash flows from the operation does not help to assess the profitability of a firm, since it neither considers the cost nor revenue. Here the cash flow statement means with the help of cash flows, means how much cash is how much is the inflow and outflow of cash. With the help of cash flows, the management cannot determine the profit, because here the cash flow statement, it does not consider the cost or the revenue. It considers only the cash inflows and outflows. So here the cost and revenues are important resources which will help to determine the profitability of business, but the cash flow statement, it does not consider both, either cost neither cost nor this revenue. So that's why it is not helps to assess the exact profitability of the business. The next one is the fifth one is the does not conform with the Companies Act. So here the provisions which are made by the Companies Act is in conformity with profit and loss account and balance sheet, are not in conformity with cash flow statement which is prepared as per accounting standard 3. So whatever the provisions made which are used by the companies, made by the Companies Act in conformity, in order to conform with the profit and loss account and balance sheet, are not suitable or are not conformed with the cash flow statement. So that's why it does not conform with the Companies Act. Next is the does not assess future cash flows. Here, since cash flow statement is prepared on the basis of historical cost and as such, it does not help to know the future or projected cash flows. Here, the cash flow statements means here we are preparing in cash flow statement means it includes the cash inflows and outflows that are previous year or based on the historical basis. Historical means maybe after the transaction happens, on the basis of that we will prepare the cash flow statement. Means whatever information that is there in the cash flow statement, it is the historical one, it is not the future or predicted one. So it does not help to know the future or projected cash flows, how much is the future or projected cash flows. It does not show that because it includes the information that is historical one which is already happened. And the seventh and the last point is that the inter industry comparison not possible, since cash flow statement does not measure the economic efficiency of a firm in comparison with other inter industry comparison is not possible. So here it does not measure the economic efficiency. It will not measure like what is the economic situation, what is the economic efficiency of the economy uh, to the of a firm. So here it does not compare with the inter industry. So that's why it is not possible, because it does not have the, it does not measure the economic efficiency. So it is not possible to compare the inter industry compare. Example, a firm having a less capital investment will have less cash flow than the firm which has more capital investment having a higher cash flow. See, the firm which may having the less capital investment, it has less capital and it will have the less cash flows, and than the firm which has the more capital investment having the higher cash flows. So there is will be the inter-industry comparison. So this is about the limitations of the cash flow statement. Thank you.